أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can everyone hear me loud and clearly?
Yes.
Walaikum salam. Yes, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
So last week we did the imperatives. How do we make the imperatives? Is that correct?
Sheikh,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Last week we said that if there is a verb which has got a fatha in the second letter and a kasra in the second letter,
Yep.
we make it in a command by adding alif in front with a kasra.
Yep.
And if it is dhamma, then the first letter alif should be we have to have a dhamma on that.
Yep.
Okay. Now my question is this: that take a verb like kataba.
Yep.
Why does kataba doesn't become iktub? Why uktub?
The reason, because as we said, the ruling is that the Arabs have made a ruling that whenever the middle letter of the present tense has a dhamma, for the suitability of pronunciation and for the easiness of the tongue, giving the hamzatul wasl a dhamma is easier because the next letter after hamzatul wasl, which is mutaharrik, is a dhamma. Iktub is difficult. Iktub is difficult. Uktub is easy to roll on the tongue itself.
So my question is: does the meaning change if I said iktab instead of uktub?
If I said, if the word for chocolate is chocolate and I said chocolate, does that make sense?
No, but so how would we know when to change that? Because I know when you are reading Quran, you have to follow this rule.
Yeah.
But when do you change this rule?
You won't change the rule. Let me just go back. Let me just open this. Give me 2 seconds. What's happened to this? Yeah. So what's happened is that the Arabs have the basic ruling, and you would follow those rulings itself, and the Arabic dictionary will allow you to understand which word which come on which pattern. So the dictionary is plays a very crucial part in making yourself understand on what pattern a verb is conjugated on. No, it was it was just a word that is easier because French have that different way of pronouncing chocolate, and it was one of those words that came on my tongue straight away. So that's the reason why. Yeah, so that's an example. So it's the pronunciation of the words. So it's the way the Arabs pronounce the word. So if you read it, and that's the reason why. For example, I'll give you an example. Now, in the discussion in jurisprudence about conversations, now in the Arabic language, I'll give you an example. In the Arabic language, just a key by itself, qaf with a kasra underneath key, and normally key means nothing to us. Is that correct, Al-Ghassan? The word key has no meaning for us. You need to unmute your mic. So the word key has no meaning, but in the Arabic language, the word key is an imperative for the word taqwa. The taqwa root word, which is the 3-letter word, which is waqa, yaqi, wiqayatun, which means to protect. And the word key by itself, it's an imperative, which means to protect. and these are the correct pronunciation. And otherwise, if you don't follow these laws and the regulation itself, you will be classified as a person who does not know Arabic grammar or Arabic language correctly. You'll be like calling a person, as we say, street language and academic language. So that would be the difference between the two. If you said iktub in Amia, you get away with it in as we call it Bazari language, in the street language. But in the classical Arabic, Queen's Arabic, or if you want to call it the Queen's Arabic, but or call it the Quranic Arabic, you will have to read uktub itself. Okay. I hope that answers the question. Right. Sister Tahira, can you come on the mic? Or Sister Shabnam? I can't hear anything. Alaykum salam. Right. Yeah. So what else did we do? So we covered all of the actual imperatives. And I said to yourself today, inshallah, today will be the last lesson, which I'll do, in which I will start the four-letter verbs. And then inshallah, next week, we can start the book itself.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, we can't hear you very well, Sheikh.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I think I know the problem.
Okay.
How about now? Is it better now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So slightly further away, right? Yeah. So we spoke about the present tense. The imperative has two forms. It can either come, Hamzatul Wasl can come with a dhamma, as long as the middle letter has a dhamma. And then we spoke about over here about dharaba yadribu. Dharaba yadribu, which is the imperative idrib, because the middle letter has a kasra.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to me why?
Because when you change the daraba from a past tense to a present tense, it becomes yadribu.
Correct.
So then, yeah, you take the second person present tense and then you formulate it from that.
Correct.
So yadribu will become idrib.
Correct.
Yadruba
Tadribu.
yudrabani.
No,
Sorry.
Tadribu. Tadribu. Anta
Okay.
tadribu.
Okay. Sorry. Tadribu will become, I'm confused. For plural masculine, tadribuna, you remove the ta and the wa and the noon, so it becomes idribu.
Mm-hmm.
Feminine singular, idribi.
Correct.
Feminine dual, idriba, just like masculine.
Yep.
And feminine plural is the only place where the noon remains, so it becomes idriban.
Idribna.
Sorry, idribna.
Yeah. So if you look on the screen, I've actually got the 6 imperatives. Would you be able to can you kindly conjugate them, please?
Sure. Idrib, idriba, idribu, idribi, idriba, idribna.
Excellent. Can I have Sister Roshan on the mic?
Yes.
Next one is taftahu. So taftahu's imperative is?
So taftahu, so the Hamzatul Wasl will take the kasra.
Okay.
And so it will become ifta.
Correct.
Iftaha, iftahu, iftahi, iftaha, and iftahna.
Excellent. Thank you ever so much for that. Right, I'm going to move on now to the next phase. Now, did anyone have a chance to go through this sheet which I sent in the group? No?
I have a copy, but I haven't gone through it properly.
That's fine. That's fine. So now the reason why I have to teach you the four-letter verb is that in this book, Medina book 2, in the first lesson, they've got a word yuhibbu, and yuhibbu is a four-letter verb. For me, it's better that I teach you the formula, but rather than just telling you yuhibbu is a verb, which means he loves or he likes. So I want yourself to be very competent.
Can you make it a little bigger, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll make it
sorry
bigger.
to bother.
No. I'll make it bigger. I'm just gonna make it full screen. I'll make it bigger now.
Okay, thank you so much.
So this is it. Now, what happens here is that we have a four-letter verb. Now, before we had only fa'ala. So fa'ala was the pattern itself. But now in this pattern, we have the fa with a sukoon, and we have added an additional alif. So alif, the hamza, af'ala. Is that clear? So we added,
Yes.
it becomes a four-letter. So the past tense will be af'ala, af'ala, af'alu, af'alat, af'alata, af'alna, af'alta, af'altuma, af'altum, af'alti, af'altuma, af'altunna, af'alti.
What does it mean? Sorry.
Af'alna. So right. So the word.
Allah, what does?
I'll tell you.
Sorry.
So these. So normally, everything is measured, or like for example, all the three-letter verbs are measured on a pattern, like a template. You have a template. So these patterns itself are templates on which you formulate other verbs on. So there are loops on which you throw the other verbs on, and you actually conjugate them. So the fa'ala itself, the three-letter verb fa'ala, means he did. It's a pattern, a template on which other verbs are conjugated, but the verb itself, fa'ala, has a meaning as well. Fa'ala means he did, and yaf'alu, he is doing. That's the actual three-letter verb's meaning. Now, when you have a four-letter verb, originally these four-letter verbs were three-letter verbs. Is this clear? Originally, the verbs which we are making now to four letters, they were originally a three-letter verb, but because we want to change the meaning, we changed it into a four-letter verb. For example, I'll give you an example. Now, ghafara, Sister Shabnam, ghafara or Sister Roshan, ghafara means he forgave. Sister Roshan?
Yes. He forgave.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, so she said both of you. I'm happy. Ghafara, he forgave. And yaghfiru, he's forgiving. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
if you wanted to change the meaning of to seek forgiveness from someone, in Salah, we
To
say
ask, you mean?
exactly, to seek, to ask. We will say astaghfirullah. That's present tense.
That's right.
And past tense is istaghfara. So
Okay.
these now there are 8 patterns which are made for the sake of changing the three-letter verb into a different meaning itself. That is the whole purpose of these. They are called mazid verbs. So that is the whole purpose.
Is it form? Do you call it form in English?
Yeah. Form is called the actual pattern itself. Yeah, form. It's called form. Form 1, form 2, form 3, and
That's
so forth
right.
itself. So in English we call it either a scale or a form itself. Okay. Now,
Okay.
this pattern itself of af'ala. Do you remember I said to you last week? I think that in Arabic language there are 2 types of verbs. Do you remember that? That you have a transitive and an intransitive verb. Does anyone remember that?
Yes. You
Yes.
said that 2 weeks ago. Yes.
Yeah. So there is now the transitive verb, I said, is the verb which requires what?
Halfway, like it doesn't describe the action. It needs a predicate.
No. So the
Transitive needs doer plus object.
Doer.
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
a transitive verb is a verb which requires a verb, a doer, and an object upon the doer does the action on. That's a transitive verb. And in Arabic, it's called muta'addi. Fi'l muta'addi. Okay. And then we have an intransitive verb. So what's the intransitive verb?
Just the verb and the doer.
Doer.
Yeah. So if we have a three-letter verb, which was a intransitive verb, if we wanted to convert that verb into a transitive verb, intransitive verb into a transitive verb, we would normally put it on this pattern itself, the one which I'm showing you on the screen now. Does that make sense? For example, I'll give you an example. Okay,
Yes.
like Jalasa Zaidun. Zaid sat. Yeah. Jalasa Zaidun. Zaid sat. It makes complete sense. Okay. It's an intransitive verb. It doesn't require an object. Okay. Clear?
Right. Right. The object is.
No, there's no object.
Doesn't
Jalasa
need-
Zaidun. It doesn't require an object. Okay.
So it's the verb and the doer.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Now, if I said now here, look at this one. Ajlasa Zaidun Bakran. Ajlasa Zaidun Bakran. So here we have the root word was jalasa. So ajlasa was jalasa. But what we have done, we've made it into a four-letter verb and changed the meaning now. Originally, jalasa meant he sat, but now when we change the three-letter verb into a four-letter verb, oh, subhanallah. Now it comes in the meaning that you actually initiate, or you actually make someone else to do something. So when you say ajlasa Zaidun Bakaran, it means Zaid made Bakar sit down, or you cause someone to sit down. Does that make sense?
So it's kind of a command too.
It's not a command, but you do it because you're why command in the sense that you're making someone else do something. Yes, in that sense, it's a type of command. That's right. That's right. For example, I'll give you another example. The word kharaja. The word kharaja means he exited. What does kharaja mean?
Yes.
He exited.
He exited.
Now,
Yes.
if you want to say to extract something out, you will say akhraja Zaidun sinnan. Akhraja Zaidun sinnan. So Zaid extracted a tooth out. Can you see the difference? So you're extracting something out now. First we're just leaving. Now it comes in the meaning of extracting. That's what it does. Like what the word, I'll give you another example. The word wajib, wajaba, yajibu, wajib. Wajib means obligation, yes?
Yes.
Now, if you want to say that I made it compulsory upon you, you will get the three-letter verb, which is wajaba, and you will make it onto four-letter verb, and it will make it awjaba.
Sorry, what did you say? Ojaba?
Awjaba means that he made.
Ojaba. Okay.
Yeah, awjaba means he made it obligatory, or he obliged himself, or he made it incumbent upon himself or upon someone. Is that clear?
Yes.
So these are some of the meaning.
So Sheikh, that means you are making someone do something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
With a kind of a force, is it?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So this is the meaning. So of course there are other meanings as well, but just understand this at the moment that these come to change the meaning, and inshallah I will teach you the meanings in due course itself. Okay, is that clear for everyone so far?
So sorry, Sheikh.
Yes, it's Roshan.
So but going back to, you said kharaja Zaidun, which
Yep.
means Zaid left.
Zaid exited. Yep.
Zaid exited,
Yep.
and then kharaja Zaidun sinnun. Is that correct? When you said Zaid removed a tooth, is that correct? Is that how you'd say it? Akhraja Zaidun sinnun.
That's right. Yeah, it means extract something. So Zaid extracted
Remove
a tooth.
something.
Removed. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is I'll teach you how to use dictionary as well, like Handword dictionary. I'll tell you how to extract the meanings from the dictionary. So the dictionaries itself, the English dictionary Handword is one of the best dictionaries available in English language, which I haven't seen anything better than this itself. So it's one of the best dictionaries available. It's a PDF available. I'll send it to you if you need it, if you haven't got it. So it's one of the best dictionaries. I'll share with you as well. Now let's go back to the screen now. So this conjugation of the four-letter verb now. So af'ala itself, as I said, fa'ala means he did. Af'ala, he made someone do something. So that's what af'ala means here. Okay, so af'ala, af'ala. So you'll see the conjugation of af'ala. The ending remains the same. The only change has occurred is in the beginning itself. So Sister Roshan, Bismillah, can you conjugate af'ala?
So af'ala, af'ila.
No, af'ala. Present tense. All of this column here. This one here. This one here.
Sorry, I don't.
Can you see
yes.
the screen?
Okay. Af'ala.
Yep.
And then go down.
Correct.
Af'ala. Huma. So two the masculine. Af'alu.
Yep.
Plural, masculine, plural.
Mm-hmm.
Then she, af'alat.
Correct.
Two females, af'alata.
Excellent.
Feminine, plural, af'alna.
Excellent.
Second person masculine, af'ala, alta. Dual, af'altuma.
Correct.
Plural, af'altum.
Correct.
Feminine, second person, af'alti.
Correct.
Af'altuma, af'altunna. I, af'altu, af'alna.
Excellent. Can I have Sister Sister Saida Sama on the mic, please?
Yes.
Bismillah. Af'ala.
Af'ala, one male.
That's fine. I don't need the translation. I just want everyone to conjugate, just to get the tongue rolling on this conjugation itself. So I'll give you some verbs where I'll ask you to conjugate, tell me the meaning as well. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Jazakallah.
Af'ala, af'ala, and af'alu, and then af'alat, af'alatta, af'alna, af'alta, af'altuma, af'altum, af'alti, af'altuma, af'altunna, af'altu, af'alna.
Excellent. Now, can you choose the next student, Sister?
Zarabano Diri.
Yeah, Sister Zarabano. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you do af'ala, please?
So af'ala, af'ala, af'alu, af'alta, af'alat, af'alata, af'alna, af'alta, af'altuma, af'altum, af'alti, af'altuma, af'altunna, af'altu, af'alna.
Okay, excellent. Right. Now, who is going to be the next person? I'm going to pick Sister Agha Hassan Ali. Agha Hassan Ali, can you come on the mic? You will need to unmute your mic.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman. Bismillah ar-Rahman.
Just 1 second. I'm going to give you a different verb now. So the word,
okay.
You know the word fitra. Fitra means to break, yes? Eid al-Fitr. The word fitr means to break, or to return back to your own original fitra. So the word iftar itself, what does iftar mean? Breaking your fast, yes?
Fitra means?
Iftar. The word iftar, it comes in the meaning of breaking your fast, yes?
Yes.
Now, iftar is the actual infinitive or the root word for aftara.
Okay.
So iftar is the actual root word, and the past tense for iftar is aftara. Aftara,
okay.
The meaning for aftara means that he broke his fast. He broke his fast. So that means that he did something, he initiated something upon himself, and he broke his fast. So aftara Zaydun. Zayd opened his fast. Say khubzan, with bread. So fatara means to break, but aftara means that he made himself break his fast. So that's the difference of fatara and aftara. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you will also aftara, it has the meaning to some extent that you intentionally do something with the intention of doing. So sometimes that meaning is also extracted as well. So when we say aftara Zaidun, Zaid broke his fast. Now, would you be able to kindly, it's alif, fa, dwa, ra. That's the four-letter verb, aftara. Can you conjugate for me the past tense, aftara?
So if it is aftara,
Yep.
Is it aftara?
Correct.
Aftaru?
Correct.
Aftarat? Aftarata? Aftarta? Aftarta? Aftaltuma? Aftaltum?
No, aftarat. So aftarat, aftarata, aftarna.
Yeah. So aftarta, aftartuma,
Correct.
aftartum,
Correct.
aftarti, aftartuma, aftartunna.
Excellent.
Aftartu, aftarna.
Excellent. Excellent. Is that clear for you? Yes. Of course,
Yeah.
you need more practice, but you're able to conjugate. Sister Tahira, can you come on the mic now?
Yes.
So Sister Tahira, in the Quran, now you will understand the Quran even better now. So in the Quran, we have Surah Mu'minun. Yes.
Yes.
In Surah Mu'minun, the first ayah, it says, Qad aflaha al-mu'minun. So aflaha is on this pattern itself. Aflaha.
Mhm.
Does that make more sense? The word is falaha. Falaha, he succeeded. But aflaha, he made himself successful.
Okay.
So aflaha.
Aflaha, that's alif, fa, lam,
Lam.
and ha.
Correct. Alif, fa, lam, ha. Correct.
Okay. Alif, fa, lam, ha. Aflaha. Okay. So aflaha, aflaha, aflahu,
Correct.
aflah,
Aflahat.
aflahat, aflahna.
No, aflahata.
Oh, aflahata,
Lahna.
aflahna,
Correct.
aflahta, aflahtuma, aflahtum, aflahti, aflahtuma, aflahtunna, aflahtu, aflahna.
Excellent.
That's a tongue twister, Sheikh.
Yeah, I know it's a tongue twister. I'll give you more tongue twisters if you like. Because there's plenty of tongue twisters in the Arabic language. But of course, after aflaha is. But if, like, for example, if I gave you akrama, it's a bit more easier. Akrama is a bit more easier. So I'll give that to Sister Shabnam, and then I'll move on to the next verb after that. Sister Shabnam, akrama. Akrama, he gave respect to someone. Akrama.
So akrama, akrama, akramu, akramat, akramata, akramna, akramta, akramtuma, akramtum, akramti, akramtuma, akramtunna, akramtu, akramna.
Excellent. Excellent.
So can you just give me the meaning, sorry, of akrama?
Akrama, he gave respect to someone.
Oh, he gave respect.
Yeah.
A very polite thing.
Yeah, that's right. So akrama, he gave respect. So the root word is karuma. Karuma, yakrumu. Karuma, yakrumu means that he became respected. So this is now an intransitive verb. And to make into intransitive verb, you will put it on this four-letter pattern, and it will give the meaning that you give respect to someone.
So karuma is he respected someone?
No, he became
or
respected.
just he became respected.
Yeah. So whenever there's a verb which comes in the meaning of becoming, it's an intransitive verb. It doesn't require an object.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So next person, I'm going to choose Sister Sama. Can you come on the mic?
Yes.
Sister Sama, first of all, now I'm going to move on to the present tense. So the present, I'll read the first present tense, and then I would like you to repeat the present tense. So the present tense for af'ala is yuf'ilu, yuf'ilani, yuf'iluna. Tuf'ilu, tuf'ilani, yuf'ilna. Tuf'ilu, tuf'ilani, tuf'iluna. Tuf'ilina, tuf'ilani, tuf'ilna. Uf'ilu, nuf'ilu. Can you conjugate now, please?
Okay. It's with the translation.
No, without translation.
Okay. Yuf'ilu, yuf'ilani, yuf'iluna. And then tuf'ilu, tuf'ilani, tuf'ilna, yuf'ilna.
Correct.
And then tuf'ilu, tuf'ilani, tuf'iluna. Tuf'ilina, tuf'ilani, tuf'ilna. Af'ilu, naf'ilu.
Uf'ilu. Uf'ilu.
Uf'ilu, nuf'ilu.
Right. Sister Sama.
Sheikh, Sheikh, can I just ask you one question?
Wait, just one second. Before, because I'm going to ask Sister Sama a really important question, then I'll take a question. Now, Sister Sama, how would you differentiate this present tense with the other present tense which we have done for the 3-letter verbs? So you can see that in af'ala there's 4 letters. Af'ala in the past tense is 4 letters, but over here in the present tense there are not 4 letters. There are a normal amount of letters, like similar to a 3-letter verb. So the question which I'm going to pose to you is there any difference between this present tense and the present tense which we have done before for the 3-letter verb? The answer is yes, there is a difference,
yes.
But I want you to tell me what is the difference.
Over there we done that was yuf'ilu, yuf'ilani, yuf'iluna. It's different, but it's quite similar.
Wait, how is it different? It's similar and it's different, but that is one harakat. There is only one harakat difference between the two, which allows you to understand it's a 4-letter verb.
Yuf'alu, that one is yuf'alu. That one is
not yuf'alu, yuf'ilu. Present tense is yuf'ilu. So there's one harakat different, which
so that is yaf'alu. That one was the yaf'alu, yaf'alani.
Excellent. That's right. So the difference between this present tense and the previous one is the dhamma in the beginning. Excellent.
Yes.
So everyone, please remember this. So the way to distinguish a present tense of a 4-letter verb and a 3-letter verb is the present tense, the first letters in the beginning, which are called the letters of present tense. Here it has a dhamma. Yuf'ilu, yuf'ilani, yuf'iluna. The previous ones we did was kataba, yaktubu, fataha, yaftahu, dharaba, yadribu. Excellent. So that was the main difference. Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes.
Yes?
Inshallah.
Just remember a dhamma. If whenever there's a dhamma in the middle and the middle letter has a kasra, you'll know this is a 4-letter verb. So a dhamma and a kasra.
So would I be correct to say that when it is yuf'ilu, like a 4-letter verb,
yep,
so the action is being done on them?
No, action is done on someone else.
So when the difference between yaf'ilu or yaf'alu, he did.
Yep.
So he did an action. Yaf'alu, he's doing an action.
He's performing. He's making someone else do something.
Yaf'alu is making someone else.
No, yaf'ilu, he is doing himself. Yaf'ilu.
Yaf'ilu is he's doing it himself. He's doing the action.
That's
but
right.
when we say yuf'ilu, he's
making someone do something.
He's making someone do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Not the action is not being done on him.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what's your question now, Sister Shabnam? So
It's okay. I figured it out.
No,
This
go
was
ahead.
the question, but I figured it out.
No, go share the question.
I just wanted to clarify. So yuf'ilu is he's making someone do the action, and yaf'alu is himself doing the action.
Exactly, that's right.
Yeah, so I figured out. Thank you so much.
Okay, brilliant. Is it clear so far, everyone? Yes?
Third, Sheikh, that's the
Yeah.
opposite, right? Yuf'ilu is he is doing it.
No.
And yaf'alu-
No. Other way around. Everyone said it correct. So yuf'ilu, he made someone do something. Yaf'ilu,
Okay.
he did it himself.
So here it's he's making someone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Now next person, Sister Roshan, can you come on the mic?
Yes. Bismillah.
So akrama was the past tense. The present tense of af'ala and the past verb on this scale is akrama. The present tense of akrama and the present tense will be yukrimu. Yukrimu. Conjugate yukrimu for me, please.
So, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Yukrimu, yukrimani,
Correct.
yukrimuna,
Correct.
takrimu,
Tukrimu.
tukrimu,
Mhm.
tukrimani,
Correct.
yukrimna.
Correct.
Tukrimu,
Correct.
tukrimani,
Correct.
tukrimuna.
Mhm.
Tukrimina,
Correct.
tukrimani,
Correct.
tukrina,
Correct.
ukrimu, nukrimu.
Excellent. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Zarabano?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you do yuf'ilu for me?
Well,
Yuf'ilu.
يفعل يفعلان يفعلون تفعل تفعلان تفعلن
Yuf'ilna.
يفعلن sorry.
Correct.
Then تفعل تفعلان تفعلون تفعلين تفعلان تفعلن
Correct.
أفعل نفعل.
Excellent. Next person, Sister Tahira.
Yes, Sheikh.
Um,
I'm a bit confused because I'm thinking that when you're doing a present tense,
Yeah.
so when you say yuf'ilu,
Yeah.
he is doing something.
No.
So
Is
which person are we talking to? Third or second?
Yuf'ilu, third person. He is doing. He is making
Okay.
someone do something. So
Right.
yudkhilu. So you could say, for example, I'll give you an example. Yudkhilu Zaidan amran fil babi.
Okay.
في المستشفى في السيارة يدخل زيد بكرا في السيارة means that Zaid made Bakr sit inside the car.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it does. So of
Okay.
course don't focus on the translation as such at the moment. I just want yourself to be able to conjugate in the moment. I will do a separate lesson of teaching the meanings itself. Okay, so
Okay.
if I give you yudkhilu, conjugate yudkhilu for me.
Okay. Bismillah. Yudkhilu, yudkhilani, yudkhiluna, tudkhilu, tudkhilani, tudkhilna.
Yudkhilna.
Oh, yudkhilna. Tudkhilu, tudkhilani.
Correct.
Tudkhilu, tudkhilani, tudkhiluna, tudkhilina, tudkhilani, tudkhilna,
Correct.
udkhul,
Udkhilu.
udkhilu, nudkhilu.
Aghai Hassan Ali, can you do the same one as well? Yudkhilu.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yuf'ilu, yuf'ilani, yuf'iluna, tuf'ilu, تفعلان يفعلن
Excellent.
تفعل تفعلان تفعلون تفعلن
تفعلين.
تفعلان
إلينا.
تفعلين تفعلان تفعلن
Excellent.
تفعل
أفعل.
أفعل نفعل.
Excellent. Excellent. Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Now the imperative. Now I need to teach you the imperative, and I want to finish off everything today. Now the imperative. Okay, remember this point now. Please listen to it very carefully. Now, the present tense, as I said, for af'ala, yuf'ilu. Yuf'ilu is the present tense. Now, when we go to the imperative, we go to the anta. Anta tuf'ilu, tuf'ilani, tuf'iluna, tuf'ilina, tuf'ilani, tuf'ilna. So in this one here, please remember now, in this one here, once we drop the ta, once we drop the ta, as you know, everyone knows that the past tense of yuf'ilu was af'ala. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? So in the present tense, what happened is that the alif was omitted, was dropped. In the present tense, the alif was dropped and it became yuf'ilu. When we make the imperative, the alif which was dropped in the present tense, which is visible in the past tense with a fatha, reappears in the imperative. So the imperative will be a hamzatul qat. The imperative will have a hamzatul qat. It will not have hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul qat, as you know, is that hamza which is part of the word and it is pronounced whether it's at the beginning, middle, or the end of the sentence. So this here now becomes af'il. So this alif with a fatha is the same one which was present in the past tense, dropped in the present tense, reappears in the present again. So this is hamzatul qat, and the imperative is af'il, af'ila, af'ilu, af'ili, af'ila, af'ilna. So it's slightly different from what we have done for the previous three-letter verbs. So someone was asking me before that, Sheikh, apart from the kasra and the dhamma, is it possible for the hamzatul wasl come with a fatha? I said no, and I still say no, because that's hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasl, if it comes in the beginning of the sentence, it's pronounced. In the middle or the end of the sentence, the alif becomes silent. But this one here, this hamzatul qat, if it's in the beginning, middle, or the end, it's pronounced fully. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, thank you.
Think so.
I'll give you more practice. Let me give you a dua. Allahumma adkhil ala ahli al-qubur surur. Adkhil.
Yes.
The word adkhil is from adkhala yudkhilu. And we say Allahumma adkhil, oh Allah, enter. What? Adkhil ala ahli al-qubur surur. Oh Allah, enter upon the people, dwellers of the grave, surur. So you are asking Allah to send what? Surur, happiness in the people, in the habitants of the graveyard. Is that clear? And that's a request. Of course, when we speak to Allah in the form of imperative, we request Allah. We don't order Allah. We request Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is that clear for everyone?
So is hamzatul wasl always in a fatha?
No, hamzatul wasl only comes with a kasra or a
No,
dhamma.
I mean qat.
Yes.
Hamzatul qat.
That's
Always in a fatha. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, always comes with a fatha. That's right. So this is hamzatul qat. So akram, I'll give you an example. Akram, after. The word after, aftera, aftiru. Aftiri, aftira, aftirna. Is that clear for you, everyone? Sister Shabnam, Sister Sama, Agha Hassan Ali, Sister Tahira?
Yes. So it's also a command, right?
It's a it is a command.
Okay, but I don't know how to translate. He made
someone do something now.
Okay.
So Sheikh,
in the first column, he made someone do, but it's not like an order. But
That's
here
right.
it's an order.
Exactly. First
Sheikh,
yes.
Here it is Hamza Alif has got a fatha.
Yes.
Will it anytime turn into a kasra?
No.
Or dhamma?
No. There's only one pattern. This verb has only one pattern, and it always comes with a fatha.
Okay.
Okay, it's easy. It's really easy. So remember that all the four-letter verbs, imperative comes with a hamzatul qat and is with a fatha. Is that clear for everyone? The reason why I'm going slightly fast now, because I'll give you this homework and I'll check your homeworks whether you've done this correct. It's easy. Just remember a fatha in the beginning itself. Okay. Right. Let me just change onto the next slide because I want to do something else as well today. Right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Right. Now, in the screen here now, you see the verb ahabba. So this is ahabba. How many letters are there in ahabba?
3.
4, right?
Exactly.
Well, because it's shadda at the end.
Exactly. So because of the shadda represent 2 letters of the same species together. Okay, so it's originally you see 3 letters on visible, but originally there are 4 letters. So ahabba originally was ahbaba on the pattern of af'ala. So ahabba is a 4-letter verb on the pattern of af'ala. Because it has a shadda, the harakat have been changed slightly. Okay. So Sister Shabnam, can you conjugate for me? And you realize that from the 6th form, it goes back to the same pattern of the 4-letter verb. So Sister Shabnam, can you conjugate ahabba, please? Let me make it full screen. Give me 1 second.
I have it here, so it's okay.
Let me just make it bigger so that you will see. Go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ahabba, ahabba, ahabbu, ahabbat, ahabbatta, ahabna, ahabta, ahbabna. Sorry,
so what's happening? So sister, 1 second, Sister Shabnam. Now over here, if I did af'ala, akrama, akrama, akramu, akramat, akramata, akramna. So ahbabna. Yeah. So the first 5, it has the shadda, and the remaining how many? 9 have the shadda itself. Is that clear? So that's the reason why I said that these verbs are on the pattern of a 4-letter verb, which is af'ala yuf'ilu, the one which we previously done. Is that clear?
Yes.
Bismillah, continue.
So ahbabna, ahbabta, ahbabtuma, ahbabtum, ahbabti, ahbabtuma, ahbabtunna, ahbabtu, ahbabna. Can I just ask you just one question? What does ahabba mean?
Ahabba means he loved. He loved or he liked.
Okay.
Okay, sister. Who's recommending? Sister Roshan, can you come on the mic?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ahabba, ahabba, ahabbu, ahabbat, أحبت أحبتا أحببنا
Correct.
أحببت أحببتما أحببتم أحببتي أحببتما أحببتن أحببت أح- أح- أحببت أحببنا.
Ahbabna. Excellent. So it follows the pattern of the four-letter verb after the sixth form onwards. Right, Sister Sama, can you come onto the mic, please?
Yes.
So I want you to the present tense. So the present tense is on the pattern of yukrimu. So let me show you. Yukrimu, yukrimani, yukrimuna. Tukrimu, tukrimani. So the sixth form goes back to the original four-letter verb without a shadda. Like yukrimna, yuhbibna. Yukrimna and yuhbibna. Yes? Is it the same pattern?
Yeah.
Yukrimna.
Yeah.
So then tuhibbu, tuhibbani, tuhibbuna, tuhibbina, tuhibbani, tuhbibna. Uhibbu, I love. Nuhibbu, we love. Conjugate this now, please. Yuhibbu.
Yuhibbu or yukrimo?
Do yuhibbu.
Okay. Yuhibbu, yuhibbani, yuhibbuna, tuhibbu, tuhibbani, tuhibna,
Yuhbibna.
yuhbibna, tuhibbu, tuhibbani, tuhibbuna, tuhibbina, tuhibbani, tuhibna, and then hibbu, no hibbu.
Excellent. Uhibbu, nuhibbu. Now, I'm going to explain to the imperative and then iltimasu dua. Now, the imperative. As you remember, we dropped the harf al-mudari. Sister Sama, stay on the mic, please.
Yes, yes.
So we dropped the harf al-mudari in the four-letter verb. And then, as we did in the previous one, we brought hamzatul qat back in. Yes?
Yes.
And in this one here, the dhamma is removed. The dhamma is removed, and you can put a fatha instead. So this is a ruling. When you have a shadda in the present tense and you want to make the imperative, you drop the shadda and bring a fatha. So what would be the imperative? Bring a hamzatul qat in the beginning and put a shadda at the fatha at the end. What does it become?
And then ahiba.
Ahibba.
Ahibba.
So
Okay.
ahibba, yeah, ahibba is correct, or ahbibna, akrim, like adkhil. You can either remove the shadda and make it the original, which is akrim, ahbib. Ahbib, akrim. Ahibba is correct with a shadda, like ahibba, ahibba, ahibbu, ahibbi, ahibba. What's the last one?
Ahbibna.
Ahbibna. Do it once more. Ahibba, conjugate them, please.
Ahibba, ahibba, ahibbu, ahibbi, ahibba, ahbibna.
Excellent. Sister Tahira, can you come to the mic?
Just Sheikh, but you have it as ahbib.
Yeah.
How come
it's two? So you can either have ahbib or ahibba. So this one here, the second one, remove the alif.
Yes.
Remove the alif and it becomes ahibba. So this one in the verbs which have a shadda, you have two imperatives. Either you can completely remove the shadda, or you can have the shadda and make it ahibba as well. Is that clear now?
Oh, it's very confusing. So it's translated both ahibba and ahbib is the same translation?
Yes, there's no difference itself.
So if you use ahib in the third person masculine, instead if you use ahib, would there be a fatha or would there be an alif as well? Same as ahib.
What do you mean third person masculine?
So here you've got ahbib.
Yeah.
Right. So second person masculine ahbib.
Yeah.
So you said we could use a shadda. So if you use ahibba, will there be an alif there or just a fatha on the ba?
A fatha on the ba.
It will be just a fatha. So it will be a
That's right.
shadda and fatha on the back.
Yeah,
Not
like,
the other.
as I showed you the second one, remove the alif and have a fatha on the ba, and that's the imperative, the singular.
Imperative. Okay, so it could be a hib as well. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Right. I'll need to shorten the class because I've got something else planned after this. So inshallah, I will do more practice on this, but I'll send you some verbs, practice verbs in the group so that you can practice and write them and send it across, make some mistakes, and we will correct them in class next week. And inshallah, half of the lesson we'll revise this, and half of the lesson we'll start lesson 1 as well, inshallah. Okay.
But okay, is there any way, sorry, before you go, like put a little meaning so it makes a little more, is it intensity is more?
Yeah, ahabba, I'll tell you the meaning. Ahabba means he loved someone.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahabba yuhibbu, he loved someone. That's what it means itself. Ahabba yuhibbu. Okay. And I'll send you the different patterns so you can conjugate as well, inshallah. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma kun li waliyika al-hujjati al-hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ih fi hadhihi as-sa'ati wa fi kulli sa'a.